Welcome back. As you know, I'm Eli, the computer guy, here for the Daily Blob, where I shake my brain nipples every day so I can earn some YouTube money to provide you folks free education at Silicon Dojo. SiliconDojo.com is basically a hands-on technology education. You show up and you learn. We have a class coming up in Durham, North Carolina next week. That is all full, but if you're interested in attending a class in the future, make sure to become a member of SiliconDojo.com. And you'll find out when new classes are scheduled. So yeah, this feels very 2025. It's 2025. What else are you expecting from the world? So Musk has become the world's first half-trillionaire. The wealthiest man in the world. Was worth $500 billion for a few minutes before it sunk down a little bit below that level. But basically, horseshoes, hand grenades, and nuclear weapons, the boy is now a half-trillionaire, which is yeah, that is the world that we are in. Tesla boss Elon Musk has become the first person ever to achieve a net worth of more than $500 billion US dollars. The value of the electric car company as other businesses have risen this year. The tech magnate's net worth briefly reached $500.1 billion on Wednesday afternoon. Alongside Tesla, valuations of his other ventures, including artificial intelligence xAI and rocket company SpaceX, have also reported climbed in recent months. The milestone further cements Musk's status as the world's richest person, well ahead of the rivals in the global tech sector. Musk's huge wealth is closely tied to his more than 12% stake in Tesla, which has seen its shares rise sharply this year. So as far as I can tell, the value of Tesla is now the highest it's ever been. Because that makes an ounce of sense. Because that makes an ounce of sense. Yeah. So the Trump administration is literally ripping out electric car infrastructure for the federal government. Like literally, like it's already been deployed. Motherfucker is ripping that out. Okay, government has taken away the tax breaks for electric vehicles. Okay, the competition for electric vehicles is higher than ever, and he's literally outsourcing AI components for Teslas to xAI. It makes complete sense. Like Tesla is now more valuable than it has ever been in history. This is the whole wonkadoodle thing that's going on right now. And I'll be told by the Elon stands out there, you don't understand. I know, I just don't. It's just. But anyways, this is the world we're in. Tesla shares were more than 3.3% higher at the end of New York trading on Wednesday and have now risen by 20% this year. The company's shares have been making gains in recent months as investors welcome Musk focusing more time on his companies rather than politics. So yeah, now Musk will devote one day a week to Tesla. I mean, I guess that's better than no days a week to Tesla. But does that mean Tesla is coming around with a renaissance? As I've said with Tesla, again, I own a Tesla. Oh, that was a dumb decision. Anyways, yeah, we still own it. We bought a house. At some point, we're gonna get rid of the damn thing. Anyways, the interesting thing though with Tesla is like, what are they doing that's exciting? What are they doing that's interesting? What are they doing that's innovative? You know, as with many of these companies, I remember when Tesla seemed fucking cool. When was the last goddamn time Tesla did something that was actually cool? But for some reason, like there's this idea like, oh, Musk is coming back. Like, okay. Right now, there's this whole thing with Musk getting a $1 trillion pay package. Right, the board has decided Musk is so valuable to Tesla that he should get a possibility. It is a possibility, but a possibility of a $1 trillion pay package. And with that, they're basically making no requirements that he actually, spends 5 days a week at Tesla. So anyway, it is funny. Like Elon Musk comes out and says, if you want to remote work, if Tesla employees want to remote work, they should just admit that they don't want to do their job and quit. So when Tesla employees want to remote work, that shows you how lazy Americans are in the modern world. When Elon Musk just doesn't even want to show up for God knows how long, that shows what an innovative, amazing CEO he is. But anyways, I mean, again, I haven't understood Tesla stock for so long, right? Tesla stock, basically, COVID happened, Tesla stock rocketed, and you just look at it, and day after day, it makes less sense. But anyways, but the whole thing with economics or money or that kind of thing is it's all about what people are willing to pay. You do not have to understand why somebody's willing to pay that amount of money. The important thing is that they are. So at this point, they are willing to spend like, I don't know, is it $423 a share on Tesla? Why? Who knows? Also, last month, Musk announced that he had bought about $1 billion worth of Tesla shares in what has been seen by some investors as a vote in confidence in the firm. So this was an interesting thing with Musk. So basically, the bigwigs at Musk have been selling their shares for years and years and years and years, right? And they basically haven't bought anything. More or less, I'd have to go back, but it doesn't seem like they bought very much. And so one of the curious things, like right after this pay package, it was interesting. Like right after this whole pay package for Elon Musk came out, got advertised, he then goes out and buys $1 billion in shares to show how confident he is in Tesla. But what you have to realize is at that period of time, not now, I think he had like $300 billion, right, in value. Right, his net worth was $300 or $400 billion. So basically, if you think about it, he used a third, somewhere between like a quarter to a third of 1% of his net worth to buy stock in Tesla to prove how confident he is in Tesla. And so it's one of the things that screws with numbers. Like if I came out and I said, look, I spent $5,000 or something to buy stock, you wouldn't really care. It's like, oh, he spent $5,000, right? But if $5,000 is a third of a percent on, let's say, my net wealth, right? Again, it's small. That's how normal people are. But the thing is, for him, right, a third of a percent of his net wealth is $1 billion. So it's like, look, he must really believe in Tesla because look at how much money he's putting on the table. And you're like, well, or he just used a third of a percent of his net wealth to boost the value of his net wealth by 2x. I mean, hell, if I could put 0.5% of my net wealth on the table and basically double the value of my net wealth, that's the kind of math that Eli, the computer guy, can get behind. So yeah, I don't know. We have this going on. What does it actually mean? What will Elon Musk buy next? I think that's a curious thing with Elon Musk, is he's so ADHD. One, he's so ADHD, but he's also wants to own things. Like this is what happens when an ass bee becomes Scrooge McDuck, is they just start buying a lot of shit and then they never want to let it go, right? So he wants to be CEO of Tesla and the Boring Company and control SpaceX and control Twitter and control all of these things. But at the same time, he's getting bored. All of these things get boring. So then he goes for the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. So now he has more money to buy whatever the hell the next thing is. So where will this end? Who knows? Who knows? 2025. We don't know where this ride is gonna end. So yeah, that's kind of my weird thought about it. We have somebody now worth $500 billion. Yep, our society's functioning. If you have a heart attack, whether your hair is blue or your hat is red, whether you have a beard or a dress or you have both, if you have a heart attack in the United States, there is a reasonable possibility you'll go bankrupt. But don't worry, Elon Musk is now a half trillionaire. That proves to you that our system is working properly. So anyways, what do you think about this crap show? Put your thoughts down below. If you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. If you hate these videos, give us a thumbs down. Call me amazing, call me a moron, but just be a real Lutnick and do it down there in the comment section. SiliconDojo.com is my pride and joy. We have our first class coming up in Durham, North Carolina next week. It is all full, but if you're interested in in-person classes on AI, Python, databases, all kinds of stuff like that in Durham, make sure to become a member of Silicon Dojo. And with that, see y'all later.